since we talking parenthood today, baby, let's talk about it because I was thinking about this last night, and life triggers things, thoughts, conversations. I just want to say that I really feel like male children need more discipline than female children. And I just feel like this is a hill I'm going to die on. I truly feel like male children need way more discipline than female children. I am one of those parents that believe men's survival is based on the discipline that they have within themselves. Like their success, their survival, all these things. And I feel like the discipline that the male children need, it's not that a woman can't give it to him, it's that I don't think they're willing to receive it from a woman. I really don't, especially their mother, because they expect their mother to be nurturing, compassionate, and not only that, like boys learn to manipulate women through their mothers, like the emotional manipulation. They learn that shit with their mama. I'm just gonna be real. My daddy be telling me, all your son gotta do is bet his eye. And you be like, oh, my baby. Okay, I'm a sucker. And that's why he need discipline from somebody else. Because I'm a sucker. And I'm okay with that. Like, it's not that I just let my kids run over me. No. Now, when I was depressed, I probably did, okay? Because I didn't have two F's to give. And right now, I'm regretting the F's that I didn't have. I became really lenient. I don't care. Now I care. The things that I didn't care about when I was depressed, baby, I care because you working my nerves. Anyways, and that's just all them children. But when it comes to, like, my son, like, I almost sent my son to military school when he was 11. That's when he went to go live with his dad. And it wasn't because he was bad. It was because I felt like the discipline that he needed, he just wasn't getting. And I'm not talking, when I say discipline, I'm not talking about like you need to whoop your, I mean like discipline, like emotional, mental, physical discipline. And I don't feel like a male child needs to wait later in life to try to obtain that discipline. I feel like it around about 5 or 6 he need to start getting that discipline within himself. Baby, that boy used to play the game and get so mad, be like emotionally charged, be ugh. But we used to get into it because what, why is you doing all that hollering, and how many controllers do you think I'm finna buy you? Because I ain't got many controllers left in me. Like, that's just the point we were at. And so it wasn't about him being bad. It was about emotional discipline. And it's funny because one day he was like, Mom, you remember you used to make me go write my feelings. But you need to go write that down. You need to go figure that out. You need to take a moment, sit down, and think about what is you feeling? What is that? And I used to try to tell my son, like, when he would be just unhinged when it came to that game, I used to try to tell him that you got to control your emotions. You want to win? You want to win? Be in control of yourself. Because one thing about it is, if you're the person with the clear mind in the situation where everybody's unhinged and losing it, you can see more because you're not seeing through the state of emotion. You're seeing through a state of clarity. Like, I understood that, and I didn't always know how to give. Like, you know how you can understand things, but you don't necessarily know how to articulate it well, or at that moment teach it, right? You know it, but you just don't know it enough to probably teach it or articulate it in a manner that people understand the importance. That used to be some of the struggles when I was a younger parent. Like, I knew importance of like certain principalities and things like that, but when it came to translating that importance, I wasn't always the best translator. So anyways, I used to try to tell him how important it was to have emotional control. And I just feel like boys need more discipline than girls, because girls can get by off of like their love they have, or their ability to nurture and have compassion, right? Because men are attracted to that. So there's going to be a man who's willing to protect and take care of her, but there's not necessarily a man who's going to take care of another man in that fashion. I mean, you know what, to each his own, but y'all get the point. So a man has to be disciplined. And I do believe it starts as a child. You cannot wait till that boy turn into a man and talk about the importance of discipline and try to get him to have discipline. That's got to start coming at like 5 and 6. Like that emotional control, that mental discipline where you're just not falling out all over the place starts as a child. And I just feel like it's not that a woman can't give it to their sons. I just think that sons aren't willing to receive it from a woman. And everybody be like, men in their children, their lives matter. Men do matter to their children. That is true. But when we're talking about the importance of a man in a child, it's always going to be who that man is. Because if a man has nothing to offer, well, what he gonna offer their kid? Nothing. Kids are supposed to learn from their parent. You know what I'm saying? Like they can learn and look at all your mistakes and say, yeah, I ain't never gonna do that. But when I'm talking about truly planting seeds and nurturing those things, like the character of people truly, truly does matter when it comes to raising these kids. And baby, I am not above military school. If you don't want a receiver from me, you could go be all you could be. Like because that to me, that's love. If I send you to military school because you're losing it, it's because I love you. And I need you to have some discipline. Now, he went with his dad, so I don't know what they do over there. But anyways, I don't ramble enough. What do y'all think? Like, I really think that male children need discipline. And I ain't talking about just whooping their butt at a young age.